Hello! Happy New Year, by the way. I'm here in this beautiful forest. Well, kind of. I want to give you another top that no one asks for. We should talk more about dark electronic music. Don't you think so? And that's why I decided to give you the top list of my favorite Aggrotech dark electro bands. Apparently, it is very hard for me to pick just 10. I thought it's gonna be much easier, but it's not. So I'm gonna give you 15. But first of all, when I decided to make this list, I came to the conclusion that I should put the whole sub-genre of a dark electronic music, which is like this typical dark electro bands with distortion, with a highly distorted vocals, usually high-pitched, fast rhythm or tempo, and this melancholic but still danceable melodies, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, X-Fusion, Centron, Detroit Diesel maybe, but it's not like that typical for this segment. It smells horrible here, like, the fuck? It smells like someone is burning that shouldn't be burned. Anyways, then, like, maybe even XRX, but I have a certain place for this band, because, it's kind of iconic in some way for industrial dancers, for example, as well as FGFC A2O. Oh my god. That's the whole alphabet here. I'm gonna give a 15 place to X-Fusion. Yeah, and Centron. Like, I'm not a huge fan of Centron, to be honest, but I've been to their concert on Mara Luna, and I was impressed. It was good. I danced. In place where I grew up, we have a very, very small community of people that listens to this kind of music, and by small, I mean like 3 or 5 people, and the quantity of those who came to dance, and we did that on some abandoned station or something. So we were 3 people into this kind of music, and we always had this kind of debate on what band is better, Centron or Agonize. So Agonize. One point to Agonize. Yay. But yeah, Centron is kind of great. Well, it's okay. It's okay. Next place goes to Amdusia. And I know that for many people this is a huge band, and it's an all great iconic band, but not that I have really much to say about this band, but shout out to Amdusia. Next is Selector. It's the exact project that I was telling you about, with this classic distorted vocals, fast rhythms, and blah blah. But they're very special for me because when I listen to them, I'm getting back to my teenage era, and it's nice. Yep. Not that my teenage era was nice, but like music helped me a lot to go through it. They have this sadness in them. I love it. Yeah, they're nice. Oh my god, I'm just so horrible in giving you some descriptions. That's insane. Where do I go? I cannot go there because, as I can see, it's a cemetery there, and I'm not in a mood to go to the cemetery. I came here to go to the forest. So, if you can find the road, make it yourself. CITD. Citadel. It's a great band. It has some nice melodies, but it's slow. And I'm not really a huge fan of the vocals here, but it's still a great band, and I've seen them again on Maraluna Festival, and I wasn't disappointed. It's actually one of my husband's favorite bands ever, if not the one. But I like more sad and faster and heavier, you know? Oh, that's a weird fucking thing. Oh. Jesus fuck, that's kind of dangerous. I love it. Look at that. I don't know this forest. It's not exactly the forest. Like, it is forest. It's a forest of memory because it's located near the cemetery. But like, you don't have a feeling of wildness here at all. Oh, I see. There is abandoned like railway. Railroad. No, it's not. I'm stupid. It's okay. Who's not stupid nowadays? So next, the next is what? Tactical Sekt. Not only it sounds awesome, like just the name itself sounds just great, but the music is quite enjoyable if you're into this kind of music. I mean, it's a heavy music. It's a very heavy, sad, and depressive, but powerful sometimes music. Now is getting more interesting. God Model. God Model. I have no idea how to pronounce this name, but it's such a great, and cool, and interesting, and quite unique band, actually. It's a harsh techno, dark electro. Like, it's hard to call it industrial because industrial music is such a rabbit hole. I've tried to cover this topic as much as I could on another video. Boy, what I got myself into. It's really hard to cover the whole industrial scene in one video or so. God Model is everything above, and it's very interesting. It doesn't have a primitive maybe sound like some other bands that I mentioned. By the way, I see nothing bad in being primitive sometimes. Yeah. I'm a huge fan of another genre or subgenre of dark electronic music, which is old school ABM. You know why? Do you know why? Because it's primitive as fuck, but sounds great. So yeah, it's nothing in common with God Model. But yeah, I'm tired to hold this in my hand. Jeez, fuck. Do you even need like a stick for the phone? I don't think so. You can put it on a tree and it's doing its job, you know? The ninth place goes to FGFC A20. As I told you, this band is really special because I don't know how many videos of industrial dance you can find on the internet with their songs included. Because I don't know if you can even find more danceable in terms of dark electro Aggrotech band out there, like the track Society. But my favorite actually is Not the World I Remember. It has such a great motive. I love it. I even thought that it would sound great with a normal vocal, you know. I was thinking to maybe make cover song a cappella, but I won't. Torture you. Wynardtage. Again, I have no idea how to correctly pronounce these names because you don't even want to know how it can be pronounced. The fuck is that? I think it's perfect during winter. It has this very melancholic, echoing, haunting sound to it. Nuclear winter vibes. What the fuck? I almost shit myself right now because I saw a huge dog all by herself. And I like dogs, especially big dogs. Well, actually, I like Samoyeds, Siberian, like German Shepherd, you know, this fluffy friends. Hocico. It's again a quite unique band. I accept not everything they do, let's put it like that, because the genres or subgenres that they work with are quite vary, and I don't like everything they do. I've been to Hocico at Castle Party Festival in 2022, and No. Maybe he wasn't in the mood. It felt like that. I love the moss. It's so beautiful. It's kind of nice here. But I have this constant feeling that I shouldn't be here for some reason. And I cannot get away from this feeling that someone is watching me. I don't usually have this feeling in the forest. But here I have. Disgusting. Grendel. It's such a special project to me. I think it's a one-man project, but I'm not sure. And his music did so much for me during my teenage era again. I don't like it. Whatever. This track, Soil Bleed of Grendel, but with agonized mix, made my maybe 2 years of my life much better. Like, I remember this awesome vibe when I usually wake up early in the morning, and before school it took a time for me to get to school. I could use a bus, but I just didn't, and I went there by myself through some very weird location. Fuck this place, I will never go back here again. I went through this very weird location, even weirder than this place. My god. There were just abandoned buildings and some construction and fabrics. Well, you know, this iconic industrial environment. And I went through this place to my school while listening to this song. Well, many others also, but this particular song is, the story how I met my husband. I met him online, but I was absolutely blown away and captivated by his beauty and dance skills when I saw a video of him dancing to the song of Grendel. I know why it's so weird here. It's a cemetery forest. Like, it's called the forest of memory or something, as I told you. If I believed in ghosts, I would say that there is something, but I don't. I really don't. I want to, but I just don't. That's hilarious. I would love to see something. I had actually a lot of times in my life when I couldn't explain things, but it's just due to my stupidity, not because there are ghosts. I'm sorry. But if you have another experience in your life, I would like to listen to it. I won't judge, I promise. I don't know what position it is in my top, but next band is Nachtmahl. And I'm such a huge fan of their live shows. One of the best I've been to. I'm serious right now. Such a great energy. I love the theme, the aesthetics. I wasn't a huge fan of them till I grew up. Well, when I could just properly enjoy their music, because they're also quite unique in their own way. I don't know if there is some project or band like them. I think it's top 2 already. So, Wumskut. That's just one word, okay. Wumskut. Wumskut? Sorry. Again, such a unique band. Why is that always like that in my videos? I just pick one word and I use it over and over again. Come on, English is not my first language. You know that if you've seen my videos. But I really want to give a light to this subject, even in this sloppy manner. So Wumskut is a highly danceable, when you can suffer and you can cry, and also you can dance to it. Dance your troubles away. Yeah, I love it. That's my vibe. I'm like, I cry and dance. And the winner always will be, and always was, Suicide Commando. Suicide Commando is an iconic band to me. They're perfect. It's a perfect band. The visual aspect, the controversy in everything they do, like in their lyrics and how they look. Live shows are amazing. The vocalist, and this is quite old band, but they have so much energy in them. I'm amazed. If you're still here, thank you so much for being with me. I hope I did something useful. Maybe I opened the portal to the past for someone, or I opened just a new band for you. Either way, see you in my next video. Bye.